Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you how to make a recipe that I made up. First we grab our spinach, and now let's rip that shit up. Usually I rip it a lot finer than this, but we're going a bit more casual for this one. Alright, more spinach since that's gonna wilt in an instant. Yes. Perfect. Now let's turn that stove on, add a little more olive oil, and now it is time to grate the cheese. Okay, I think I'm done talking in that weird, breathy voice. Anyways, I don't know. I think I wanted to rant in this video. That's why I, started recording myself making some breakfast. I just released a new sketchbook tour. Which, that's fun. Making videos is always super duper fun. And I still feel really weird about this year. I feel extremely odd because it seems like I have gotten everything that I wanted. Everything that I asked for on my little Christmas list of things that I hope will happen in 2023. I've released so many YouTube videos. I've completed, I guess I've only completed one sketchbook this year, or I have worked on 3 sketchbooks this year, which is crazy, considering that last year, or let's say, 3 years ago, I worked on 0 sketchbooks. So that's pretty crazy and sick. I've also... What other things? I feel like there's a lot of things where I was like, I don't like this aspect of my life, and I hope that it changes for the better and something else happens. And it's happened. And I'm here, and it's never enough for me. Nothing is ever enough for me. There's nothing in this world that will be enough for me. There's so many, milestones where I'm just like, wow, this is a big looming deadline that I have coming up, and as soon as this is over, then everything's going to be great. And then it passes, and I'm like, wow, this is great, it's over. And then the dread, it just comes creeping back. There's always something to be stressed about, and there's always something to achieve that's far away from where you are. No matter what you do, it's never enough, and I'm still here just grating cheese. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic with it. Anyway, I feel like I'm doing good. This year is good, and I just I need to make these weird self-referential videos so that I could talk to myself and tell myself hey, look at all the cool stuff you made. That's so sick and cool. And that's just, can I just take the rest of the year off? Can I just not make anything else for the rest of the year, please? Why am I making a YouTube video right now? Why can't you just take a break? I will force you to listen to this Hamilton soundtrack on repeat. I just wanted to share this really fun recipe with you because it's so tasty, and I don't know if it's a real recipe that exists in the world. Maybe it does, and you will try to make this, but you're not gonna make it right because you, unlike me, are not the master of eggs. I am the master of eggs. I know exactly how to cook eggs. And no one else in the world has ever cooked eggs as well as I have. Not even Gordon Ramsay himself can cook eggs the way that I do. I don't know why this cheese was so crumbly. The cheese has been shredded. Anyway, how has everyone else been doing? Probably very normal, I hope. Me too, I've been extremely normal lately. I'm gonna get me some little chopsticks, the best cooking utensil known to man. Now, what you really want to do is cook away all of the vitamins in your spinach, so that it's not so bitter and not as nutritious. So that's what I'm doing right now. This wilted I don't know why I'm surprised that the spinach wilted this much. Fuck. Now I'm like, should I add more spinach? But this one already wilted, and okay, you know what? We're just dealing with this amount of spinach, I think. I would recommend adding more spinach because fiber is good for you. You should include more fiber in your diet. I'm just gonna let that cook. Let her cook. We love the videos where Caitlin rambles about nothing and says a bunch of words. Okay, we are so back. There's my like almost non-existent spinach, and I've set up my tortilla. I have my little tortilla here, and I put some cheese on that side. So the original conception of this recipe was like a quesadilla, and then I also put eggs in it. An egg breakfast, it's like a breakfast quesadilla. And then you know what goes good with eggs? Spinach, eggs, cheese tortilla. Spinach, eggs, cheese tortilla. That's what I'm gonna call this dish. It's very original. Sounds very appetizing, I bet, too. Before I put the eggs in, because this is the most crucial part, is like cooking of the eggs. I need to get my spices prepared, because there's a lot of specific spices that I like to use for this dish. I guess you could use whatever spices you like. So I'm gonna use the spices that I like. I like to use a bit of cumin. Cumin makes me think of that one episode of Drake and Josh where like I think they were like trying to do something nice for their dad, so they like made him waffles, and then he starts choking, and then Josh is like, what is happening? Why is he choking? And then Drake's like, I don't know, I followed the recipe. I put cumin in there. And then Josh is like, no, it's cinnamon. And then his dad like suffocates. I don't remember what the episode was. Garlic. Some chili and lime. Chile. I don't know. Fuck you. And onion. Okay, I think that's enough. Is that all this? But probably. I don't fucking remember. It doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. And the world is fake and made up in my head. I feel like I have to constantly, like, reiterate that I'm so okay. Look, I've always been a weird person, okay? You don't need to be alarmed at the fact that I'm weird still. I get worried that people worry about me, but I'm like, I feel like you should not worry about me. I'm so fine and functional in society. I just like being unorthodox. It's fun, because it makes people uncomfortable. Everyone should strive more to make more people uncomfortable, in my opinion. Now, take note. My stove is off right now, but it's warm. This is the important part. I'm gonna, like, cook these eggs very slowly so that they become very creamy. Is that the word? I don't know. Very custardy. Sure, why not? Right, 2 eggs. These are kind of small eggs, but 2 is good. I think that 3 would be a little too much. Okay. And now you mix really, really fast, like this. Like super duper fast. You want to break up those curdles and also break up that spinach so that it's very incorporated into the whole little egg slurry. And then you get this, and it looks, well, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like throw up, but, listen, lots of things look like other things. No need to judge. The eggs are already starting to get, like, a bit thick. A little thick. You know, thicker than raw eggs, that is. And we're just gonna keep doing this as the eggs slowly cook and form the most delicate of curdles. And then I will raise I was gonna say volume. No, I'm going to raise the heat. I'm going to raise the roof. This is a decent amount of spinach. I was like, oh my god, where's the spinach? But look, now that it is suspended in egg, I can see all the spinach again. How lovely, how wonderful. And I also like to use my trusty rubber spatula to just clean off the edges there. Get all that good shit. Good shit. And then I'm just gonna put that over here. Yep, and then you just keep going with it. This process takes like a little hot second, I'm not gonna lie, but it's so worth it. And I'm telling you, the thing that you're gonna do wrong is that you're gonna make your heat way too high and you're gonna cook your eggs way too fast. No, patience is key here. See, that didn't even really take that long and it's already starting to kinda, become something. You see the way I drag my chopsticks on the ground? It leaves, you can see the bottom of the pan instead of the eggs filling it in because it's still liquidy. So that's how you know that the bottom is curdling. So you want to like mix that super hard, and also probably turn the heat off again. Mix that really fast like this, because what you're doing is you are moving the curdles that are on the bottom of the pan where all the heat is, and then you're kind of mixing that with like the top which is not as cooked. And it mixes together in this sort of like thick, eggy paste thing. And I mean, like, it now at this point, it's like it depends on how custardy you would like your egg spinach mixture to be. Which, by the way, this shit is delicious. Like, I would just eat this on its own. It's just like soft scrambled eggs. Except, like, these are extremely soft. These are like custardy scrambled eggs, which I know maybe is not everybody's cup of tea, but like it's actually not a cup of tea at all. It's like a bunch of eggs and spinach mixed together, so you don't have to worry about it not being a cup of tea. Just gonna cook this for a little bit more because I would like it to be slightly more cooked. You don't want to overcook it because it will also cook slightly a little bit more when we toast the tortilla. Okay, so just cook it slightly more. See, we see the curdles. We see them. Oh, it is just beautiful. Beautiful! Oh. You can also, like, taste your chopsticks to see how good that is. Delicious. Perfect seasoning. Last time I put too much salt. This time, perfect. Perfect! Oh my gosh. And I would say this is, like, the perfect consistency. You got, like, this weird kind of egg spinach paste. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. I feel like this doesn't look appetizing. Stop looking at it. I'm embarrassed. You take that and you put it right on top of the cheese like this. Yeah, just put that little spinachy, eggy mixture onto there. Yes. So delicious. And then you lick the spatula because it's just that good. Excellent, excellent. And now this part, where you score the edges with your little nails because you're too lazy to get a fork out. Just go around and scritchy scratch the edges like this. This is extremely optional, but I like to do this to seal the edges. And then I'm gonna get some water, just a little bit of water. I'm just gonna put that on the edges like that. And then you fold it in half, and then you press. You press hard on the edges, like this. So you make like a little uncrustable, but it's a tortilla. I like to press it very, very hard so that when you put it on the pan, which I need to turn this heat on again, that the insides do not spill out, because that would be really sad. That would be so sad. I'd be so sad if that happened. Yes, yes, beautiful. And now, let us oil our pan. Now we place our delicious parcel right there. Turn down the heat. And she's cooking, she's cooking, she's cooking, cooking, cooking. Okay, I think that she needs a little flip, probably. Ooh! Okay, just gonna let that toast on the other side just a little bit. Just a little bit, and you don't want to get it too hot, you know? You know. I'm like those memes where it's like how my mom cooks and she's just like fucking touching the hot pan. I do that too. I usually like to check if it's like toasted at the bottom, but you know what? I have faith. I believe that it is toasted on the bottom. Look at that! Look at that! Do. Oh. I just know that my delicious eggy mixture is gonna spill out of it. Usually, that's like the whole point of pleating the edges, is that it doesn't spill out. And just... maybe if I just cut a little piece. Do you think anybody will notice? You know what? No. There's no cutting, okay? You will see a cross-section of this after I take my first delicious bite of my well-deserved breakfast. Okay? So, here it goes. And that's how it looks on the inside. It's like a delicious, eggy, cheesy, spinachy, tortilla thing. Like, it's so good. I don't know what to say about it other than that. That will probably be the thumbnail. This, like this. Trying to show you what's on the inside, but also I want to show you the pretty. Is this side better? Is this side better? Like that? Focus, please. Maybe I should make this squirt out a bit. Ooh, I think that looks good. I don't know. I can't tell, but I just know that it tastes good. And I think that's all that's important here. All right, thanks for watching this episode of Cooking with Caitlin.